Now, Gordon, literally in yesterday's lesson, was so bothered about rejuvenating his power in his golf swing, he thought he had to spin and get through the golf ball more with the body. Well, that would make sense because we're told these are our big bits of our body to create power. But I said, it's not that for you, Gordon. And it's not that for, I reckon, 99% of golfers. It's really this unexpected area of understanding that the arms have to work more up and down before we rotate. If you don't get this in the right order and focus on the right specific point, it's an absolute disaster to your golf swing. So I really need you to get this body as your power source out of your mind completely. I just got this as one of the dog's balls, just anything like this, okay? So I just told you the arms are now responsible for up and down motion. Our rotation comes from the trunk of our body, okay? So I want to sort of create a scenario of what is bad right now. So let's take Gordon as an example. If I gave him this ball, he turned to the top, he rotated his upper and lower at the same rate, and then he let go of the golf ball. So what would that look like with this? That would look very much like throwing to the left of target. Now with the golf club in our hand, you're going to start to go, aha, right, I can really start to see this now. Turn and then drop. What is the move that we're making? It's that horrible over-the-top move, and we all know the golf balls we achieve with that are those this way. So what is the unexpected part of this? Well, there's little 3 phases to this. It's about understanding, as I keep repeating, the body is for turning and the arms are for lifting, okay? And as long as you get it in the right order, we will start to really create much more in-sync patterns. In fact, let me hit this one away and I'll show you this ball flight of what I've been achieving with my students, and we'll go into the 3 phases. Look at that. Yes, please. After you follow this, you will start to achieve it every single time. Okay, stage 1 is this. Now the first 2 stages are going to come at you very, very quickly here. So let's start off by getting in golf posture. So you can sort of see back of my armpits, over the balls of my feet, and my bum just behind my heels. Very key that we're not sort of stood upright like this. That's a killer part to be in. So I want you to practice first, turning to the top and throwing this ball outside your right foot, where you can really, every time, almost, I say almost, you can get it to where it catches it. So it goes sort of straight up and down. That's the force I want you to practice. Keeping your chest this way, or keeping your left shoulder, whatever one you sort of feel, okay, on the golf ball, not moving it ahead too quick. It also might be good to see this on player cam. You're trying to keep your shoulder there, not move it ahead whilst throwing the ball. So once you feel comfortable getting that move, okay, not as easy as it looks, it really will allow you to get the arms to work up and down. And this is very, very key. And this is what I think is a bit unexpected to a lot of us, okay? We need more down before we rotate. So then I said to Gordon, okay, try and throw this ball at your feet, okay, whilst being at the top. So that then looks more like this. Now where's that golf ball just gone? Straight down to target. Straight down to target. Look where that finished. We'll put that video on again right now, and look how my arms lowered before I rotated. Now this is very key. It happens a split second after your arms have dropped, we then rotate. It's not rotate, arms drop. Arms start to drop, then we rotate. That allowed me to throw the ball between my feet, not to the left, and straight down towards target. I always say this, as I was going to throw a ball to you now on the camera, poof, my arm would work first and it would collect my body. It would be this way. It wouldn't be very powerful. So, after you've done the first 2 stages, which stage number 1 is simply just dropping the golf ball outside your right foot. Stage number 2, have 6 to 12 reps trying to throw the ball into your feet. Maybe do it with a wall in front of you so the ball just comes straight back. Gordon was 72, so this is really achievable for everybody. We're now on to the final stage. Can you really start to see this? Now let me just paint the picture of what the good and the bad look like. So if we go good first, because we know what motion we're trying to make, we want the arms to drop a split second before the body rotates. Now look at the position I've created there. I'm sort of still in posture, I can rotate my hips nicely, my shoulders at the target. Whereas if we turn and then drop our arms, look how I have to stand up, I have to manipulate, I have to store my body, I have to pull the arms in order to compensate for my arms going out. I also think it's quite a natural move, isn't it? To get the arms back to the golf ball. Always feels like because the ball's on that side of us, that's the motion we need. No, this is the motion we need. So the final stage, as I said to Gordon went to me, right, Alex, I don't get much time to practice. I said, that's fair enough, Gordon. Okay, if you do this at home, that's perfect. But I said to him this is what you need to do before every single drive. And we came to this specific spot with water where it's a big carry for him, and big carry for anybody, it's 220, right? And we said, okay, this is what we've got to feel. Before you hit any drive, I want you to turn to the top, drop the arms, again look at this angle, I'm keeping this angle between my left arm and the shaft, and then we rotate and finish it off, okay? Do me your best version of that first rep. The next rep, you do it all as one piece. You then are good to hit that golf ball with the exact same idea. The arms drop a split second before we rotate. Oh my Lord. And I think that's pretty much what Gordon said, I think. Oh my Lord, how good is that? Follow those simple steps. I know it's unexpected because you think this is power, this drops, then we rotate, you're more on plane, and that improves the speed of this club head, but not only that, the direction in which your golf ball is going to go, and much further.